Hey everyone, welcome to Review Time. I am your host, Icelip. And first things first, I'd like to apologize for not really putting up very many videos lately. There are two reasons for that. One, I have been incredibly sick with apparently the flu. Um, so, yeah, I've actually not been able to... I've just had no energy, just sneezing, sniffling, snorting, boogies, and all that crap. So I have not been making very many ways of the indoor review. Yeah, whatever. So yeah. Anyway, also, let's face it, there really isn't anything good coming out. Well, in retail wise, there really hasn't much been very much good stuff coming out. Say what you will, but the fall of Cybertron line and the Transformers robots in disguise that Hasbro's released over the last year has really been pitiful. It's really been simplistic, cheaply made garbage. And at this point, I don't see myself buying very many, if any, of the new Transformers stuff. So it's going to be third-party and older Hasbro and Takara releases that are actually worth picking up, because I'm not going to waste my money on crap. Not anymore. I've had enough. So, that being said, let's get on with the review. So, here I am. Now, I actually started this review last week, and my batteries in my camcorder kept dying, so I'm going to I just figured I'll just start it over again and see how that goes. So you can see this is Transformers Cyberverse, Transformers Prime Cyberverse Commander Class Dreadwing, and I picked him up because he actually looked pretty good. He looks a little weird in his jet configuration here. For two reasons. For one, he's got a sword stuck to one side. You can store the swords, the weapons on the down here or not. And that's the other part that looks weird, is that he's got his arms visibly right there. That said, though, he still looks pretty okay. All things considered, he looks pretty okay. The paint apps are pretty nice details. This is a really nice looking figure. So you can take the gun if you want to, and you can have it up here if you wish, or you can combine the weapons and then stick them on if you wish. That looks silly, so we're just going to take that off. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, nice looking yellow and amber, and then just visible robot everything down there. So, now before I transform him to his robot mode, I will... Well, first we're going to go with a size comparison. Here is Transformers Cybertron Scout Class Backstop, and you can see that this guy is about the length of this guy here. So, yeah. He has a very cool looking gear walk mode. So, I'm just going to show that off because I actually like gear walk mode. So, you just unpeg the arms, bring them down, unpeg the feet, swing them down, rotate them so that they look like that. Then push the whatever that is forward. Do the same on the other side. And you've got yourself a really good looking gear walk mode. So, I don't know how well that's coming out, to be honest with you. Hot! Ouch, very hot light. But yeah. So, there's that. And to be honest, if you could just flip this up, this would actually make an incredible gearwalk mode. You just flip that like that. And if you want, you can take the rifle and plug it in his arm, much like the Valkyrie gearwalks would have this plugged, well, to the underside of the arm, but, you know, that's still, you know, pretty nice. You can do that and just, you know, just have them, just, you know, I'll tilt the feet forward. But, you know, that actually is probably one of the best Transformers gearwalk modes I've ever seen, so, anyway, to finish off the transformation, let's take this off. What you're going to do is you're going to take these and just pull them up like so. And you're going to come down here and see where his hips are right up here in the front. You're just going to pull it up and flip it over like so. And then push the whole section back up and it'll fit into place right there. Then you're going to rotate this down, move these up so that they're out of the way. You rotate this down, the cockpit will fit right into that groove there. And just move the shoulders down a little bit. And that's pretty much it. And there you have Dreadwing in his robot mode, and it looks pretty good. It really does. And you can take the gun, and if you want to have it underslung or overslung, I kind of like it underslung. You can do that. If you want to, you can actually have them hold it like this, so it's more like a club, if you decide to. You can combine it with other weapons. Let's see if I can find some other weapons to combine it with if you decide that's what you want to do. Let's see. I'm going to take Ironhide's weapons. So if you want to, you can take Ironhide's weapons and just plug them into the side like such. And then just plug that in, and I mean, that looks really nice. That really does look really nice. I like that, the combining weapons thing. And then his sword, you can just, you know, put in his hand if thou so shalt choose. Put in his hands and, you know, pose him almost as you wish. The only problem is his head doesn't turn, so you can't really do too much in the way of dynamic posing. You know, unless he's shooting straight on, it looks a little silly. So, but, let's get him standing straight up so I can do a size comparison. Again, with Backstop, who is a Scout class figure from Transformers Cybertron. You can see that while Backstop does have him in the bulk department, he looks a little slightly shorter at the head than Dreadwing here does. So yeah. I actually saw his oh, I should have picked it up. I didn't even think of that. But I saw his dead brother at the what do you call it? At Target today. So he's actually really good. I'm glad I picked him up. To be honest with you, it looks like I'm probably only going to be sticking with the Cyberverse for this line. I might get the Starscream Voyager I saw. I might. I was trying to convince myself to get him today, and I really couldn't do it. I just ended up getting a points card so I could buy some more episodes of The Walking Dead, which is a really excellent video game. So, at $9, this guy is a little steep, as is all the freaking toys that Hasbro putting out now, because, you know, Hasbro, I don't understand them. It's like they don't want to make money. Let's cheap out on the toys, let's cheap out on the paint jobs, the quality of them, the transformations, everything. Let's just cheap out on it, but let's almost double the price. Let's stick it to everybody. They'll pay for everything. No. I happen to like the Cyberverse. I think it goes well with giant base formers, which I do love. And in that case, I would say pick them up. Otherwise, unless you're a fan of little Transformers or a fan of this character, he might be a pass. He really might be. I mean, he's really good looking. Don't get me wrong, but at almost $10, that's a little steep. This thing is that's too short for it. So yeah. So don't expect to see too much in the way of the new Transformers unless Hasbro returns to older form. You know, you're gonna charge us extra, fine. Give us extra. You know, give us at least the quality you used to give us 5 years ago. Don't give us the crap you give us now and charge us more. So anyway, I like this guy. I'm happy I bought him. That's that. Transformers Prime's not Skyquake, Dreadwing.